everybody. So as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, y'all. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get into it. All right. We have, I am working on myself so I can come back. Please wait for me. Okay. They've been working on themselves, getting it together. Okay. Preparing for union. Okay. It says, I think about you so much, it's scaring me. Okay. So I feel like you're always on this person's mind. From the time they wake up to the time they go to sleep, you're on their mind. Okay. Messages for feminine. All right. I feel empty without you. Aww. Okay. So they're definitely missing you. Okay. Thinking about you all the time. Working on themselves. Not wanting to come back prematurely. So they're doing the work. I'm not the same person. Okay. So they're definitely doing the work. It's like quadruple emphasis on that, right? Okay. Underlying energy here. Let's see. I know I was wrong by not talking to you. Would you be open to talking now? Okay. So they want to talk. Okay, they have some things they want to say, some things they want to get off their chest. Please forgive me. I know I messed up. Okay, let us get into this reading, y'all. Dun, dun, dun. All right, I'm going to pick the cards and then read the energy. Thank you all so much for your love and your support. I really appreciate it. Make sure you check out the Patreon for exclusive readings. All right. Exclusive readings, messages, etc. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? All right. We have the Temperance card. Temperance is the first card out. Okay. We have the Moon. Okay. Already looking good. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay. They're not this person. You don't know if you can trust it. Okay. They could have had a problem before. Okay. Ace of Cups. New love or renewal of love. Okay. Love offer coming in from this person. Star card. Okay. Divine favor. Blessings. Answered prayers. Okay. Seven of Cups, confusion, chaos, uncertainty, illusion, daydream and fantasy. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, cooperation, and devotion. Ten of Pentacles as the underlining. Okay. I feel like this person fantasizes, daydreams about having, you know, the have it all type situation with you. Okay. Like they want to feel like they have it all and they want to do that with you. Okay. That's what it feels like. However, with the Moon and the Seven of Swords, you don't really trust this person. And it's not like, you know, it's because of one or two things. I feel like this person has done multiple things, all right? Or they could just come across as very secretive to you. And so that in itself is like, all right, I can't trust this person. They keep in secrets. But what I see here is the Ace of Cups. Like this person wants to be with you. They want to make you their person. All right. Another thing here is with the Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Moon. They could have had a lot of people that they were dealing with. They could have had many options, and you just didn't want to be another one of those options. Okay. Not the first and only time we heard something like that come out in a reading. All right. We got the Three of Pentacles, but this person wants to get on the same page. All right. They want to work together. Again, Temperance is about alignment. So in the event that something is meant to be, Star card, something is destiny, Star card, or fate, Star card, then it would be something that occurs when it's time, right? Not when you want it to, but when Spirit says it's time for it to happen. All right. So it could be something like that going on. Again, wanting to have this with this person, but knowing they can't trust me. So before I come in prematurely on the same energy, the same frequency, let me work on myself. Okay. So we have Temperance and the Empress. Okay. So get themselves together, raise their vibration, because the Empress is the frequency of self-love. All right. Creativity, etc. Okay. Yeah, I just saw the Five of Swords and it was about to come out to clarify the moon. So it could just be that some of you don't trust this person. When they say they want this with you, when they say they want something long term, you don't trust it. You think that they're just blowing smoke. You think they're just saying whatever is necessary to keep you present. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. If something is fate or meant to be, but fate can change depending on the decisions that we make. So in the event that a person is just like a habitual liar, well, that can shift things. You could have gone from, yeah, this is the person I want to be with, you know, I want them, to, oh wait, no, I don't. Not forever. You know, you don't want to be with a liar. You want to be with someone you can trust. Ace of Swords is truth, it's clarity. So if there's illusion, if there's secrets, if there's lies, that's not clarity, okay? So yeah, the Lovers. Even if somebody is your divine counterpart, that's just how you feel about that one. Okay? That's really how you feel about that one. We have the Ace of Cups here. Okay. What is this? The Ace of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is self-perseverance. Eight of Cups. It's like you emotionally withdrew from the situation to protect yourself or to save what you feel like was left of you. You know, like you have a lot of love to give, but you don't want to give so much as to where you don't have none left for you. Oh, Jesus. All right. So Five of Pentacles, you blocked somebody out. I feel like you blocked them out. Yeah, like I said, to preserve you, to preserve your energy, yourself. Okay, to save you. You had to block them out. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Emperor here I just saw. Okay, so we see the Emperor here, the High Priestess. Okay. So your intuition, your higher self was guiding you as to what to do. All right. And they're like, I feel empty without you. I know why you distance yourself. This is why I'm working on myself. Okay. And while I work on myself, don't go and get with someone else. Don't open your options up. So Page of Swords, I feel like they're watching to see if you have opened your options up. Some of you could be going out, enjoying yourself. You're posting it. They see you looking good. They see you having fun. They know other people are there. They can't control who you talk to and what you do, especially for those of you who are single, you know, unwedded, things like that. Okay. You just want to protect your peace. Four of Swords. Yeah, Three of Swords. You don't have time for the heartache and the pain, the crying, all that type of stuff. All right. Three of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Yeah, but they really want to work this out. They feel like it can work. Okay? They feel like it can work because they don't feel the way that they feel about you, about anyone else. Like, they don't feel that way about anyone but you. Alright? So, again, expect incoming communication. Some of you may say, well, they always say this or they always say that. Well, I feel like they're not going to give up is the energy that's here. It's like the energy of persistence. Okay, they're going to be persistent. All right, yeah, Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor. That's what they're going to do. They're going to be persistent. Okay. Yeah, the Two of Wands, you are the choice. They want themselves to be your choice. They want to be your choice. Okay, it keeps coming up. They want to be the person you choose. They want to be the one you want. Okay. Five of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of regret over how they handled this situation. But, you know, they can't stay in the past. It's like it already happened. I know I messed up. Didn't they say that? This is what they meant. Okay? Please forgive me. I know I messed up. Yeah, this is what they meant. Being secretive, doing all that extra stuff caused you to walk away. You did this to protect your peace. That means I was disturbing your peace. I know I was wrong. You know, you don't come in disturbing a woman's peace. You don't come in disturbing anybody's peace, right? Okay, with your stuff and what you got going on. So the Knight of Swords is being on a mission. A mission to reveal the truth. Okay? So it's like you know about the dishonesty. But do you know the truth? The truth is that they do love you, right? Like that part was never a lie. So very interesting. Very, very interesting. This could be someone that never saw themselves settling down at all until you know. Now they want to. Nine of Pentacles and the Star card, the Chariot. Yeah, now they want to. They see this relationship progressing and moving forward. They see you as somebody that's so loving, so understanding, you know, so graceful. There's another thing that comes to mind. All right, yeah, Six of Swords. they feel like the longer the two of you stay separated, or the more days go in between the two of you speaking, the further away you become. That's how they feel. King of Pentacles. And it's because they have not proven that you can, they have not proven to you that you can depend on them. Okay, that's how it's coming out. Coming out a little choppy. You got the Two of Swords and the Lovers. Like, you don't know how to feel about this person, basically. Okay, it's like, I know you're my divine counterpart, but because of certain things that have taken place, okay, King of Swords, they could have come across very cold. Like I said with that Moon card, just like they were not expressing certain things to you, and now that's all they want to do is express how they feel. It's all they think about, okay, is doing right by you. Knowing that it can't be anything small, because anything small is going to come across as insignificant. You know, it holds no value. Four of Swords. And again, you're doing any and everything to protect your peace right now, and they know that. So they have to be mindful, and they have to tread light, okay? They have to tread very light. I'm like, tread lightly. Yeah. Tread lightly, my friend. Okay. All right. Thank you, spirits. Messages for feminine. Okay. We have innocent, youthful, kind, playful, and true. Commitment, building, dedication, teamwork, and devotion. Okay. So yeah, this person wants you to trust them. I don't know if you guys saw that trust card sitting at the top. Okay. Nobody has to know. All right. So they want to move in a way where it is secret, it is private. Okay. That could also be what the moon is about. We have intuitive. Okay. Psychic, kind, emotional, and dreamy. All right. We have trust. There it is. All right. So even if the person didn't say it to you, like, yeah, trust me, you know they want you to. I mean, why else would they keep trying, knowing that they have messed up the way they have? But coming to you and saying, I'm not the same person, no, they have to show you that, okay? Take your time. Get all the details before making a decision. There you go. Get all the details. Getting all the details could be observing yourself, you know? You observing from a distance. Let's flip that Seven of Cups, Page of Swords, Six of Swords. That could be you observing from a distance. This person says this is what they want. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups with their divine counterpart. Okay, so let me observe and see how they're moving. They say they're not the same person. Okay, let me observe and see what amount of work they put in. How devoted are they to overcoming whatever obstacles and challenges we're facing? Okay, so we have sorrow, heartache, separation, depression, and loneliness. This person is experiencing a great deal of loneliness, feelings of depression, certainly some heartache, right? I promise to take my time, okay? So you are going to take your time, and they like, I promise to take my time. So going from the Knight of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles then, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest, where I feel like the Knight of Swords is the fastest. It's like, slow it down then, okay? Slow it down then. We have fortune, all right? Destiny, chance, fate, good luck. Again, so something about destiny or fate has been mentioned now 3 times, all right? So third time is a charm. I feel like this is a destined connection. However, again, the way that somebody treated it or mishandled it, you know, caused it to be where it is now. Now, can the two of you bounce back from that? Of course. But it takes both parties wanting to do the work together, you know? If only one of you wants to do it and the other one is over it, well, okay, where are you going from there? Underlying energy here is touch me slowly. Like you said, they need to take their time. We have misconception. All right, I feel like this person has a lot of certain thoughts, passionate thoughts about you. And they may be very verbal about that, but not too verbally expressive when it comes to how they feel emotionally. And you're like, you know, the two things not adding up, okay? This could be creating certain illusions. This could be fueling or feeding the fear, okay? This could be causing some insecurities, some doubts, all right? And make it seem as if everything is just a dream or a fantasy, You know, and if that's the case, again, it's not something that has to be a part of your reality. You have other things to do, as the whole Nine of Pentacles and Empress. A lot of responsibility, a lot of people depend on you, etc. Okay, what's underneath the Queen of Wands? We have the Ace of Swords. So this person wants to end this silence that's been between the two of you. All right, they want to end this silence. They feel like they betrayed you, betray your trust in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and they really want to talk about it. They want to talk about it. They want to work it out. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, Judgment. Okay, so their discernment on the situation is, I betrayed this person's trust. Okay, so what do I need from them in order for this to be a successful partnership, for them to trust me? How do I get someone whose trust I broke or mishandled to re-trust me or trust me again, child? You know, like that's the head scratcher right there. Okay, they got to try to figure that part out, because that's not easy. Once somebody, you know, breaks trust, it's really hard to get that back. Okay, it's like, it's one thing if there was just distance between the two of you, like maybe long distance situation or something like that. It's another thing if there was distance put between the two of you because of what someone was doing or not doing by choice. Okay, so yeah, that's what it feels like. Okay, I feel like you're pretty clear on what it is that you want to do, because you've grown, you've evolved, and a lot of you don't see what this person is doing and how they were moving while they were dealing with you as where you're going, as something that's in alignment with you. Let's think about temperance. Temperance is about alignment, right? Like we said, you know, if something is destined or something is fate or whatever, that's great, but it'll only happen when it's meant to. This could have been like meeting the right person at the wrong time, in the sense of they weren't ready to receive it, and so they messed it up, or they caused a big mess, and now they have to try to figure out how to clean it, you know, clean it up and make it sparkly again. So how do you go from a Ten of Swords to the Ten of Cups, you know? Ten of Cups, you're like, yeah, I could see us being together and doing this and doing that, and one day that's how it's going to be, and, you know, what you think about, you bring about. But if Ten of Swords is now what you're thinking about because it's what you've experienced with this person, well, okay, so what's underneath this? King of Swords. Yeah, again, double emphasis on that. Double emphasis on the fact that they just didn't express too much feeling and emotion. Meanwhile, marriage is right underneath it. Come on now. It's a lot of synchronicity. Divine Feminine. But they definitely feel like you're their Divine Feminine. Okay, and they're praying that you don't cut them off. Like, some of you got to the point of seeing them as like a big walking red flag. Okay? Like, listen, you just a red flag with feet. Okay? That's what it is around there. Okay? And they're trying to do everything in their power to shift this. But again, for those of you who are even thinking about it, take your time. Get all the details before making a decision. Don't jump back into something just because, oh, I missed him and all this stuff, you know. Make a wise decision here. Okay, so those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and Hagrid.